Welcome back to another amazing colon section. My name is Dovo and I'll be your host today. Today we'll be discussing CSS. We'll discuss the selector, the types of CSS, and we'll also discuss about comment in CSS unlike HTML. We'll say CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It's a language used by web browser to beautify HTML, XML, and some other web languages. CSS is the abbreviation of a web page, which is kind of amazing. And I want to apologize for my voice. I'm host, and my English is not too excellent, so I hope you forgive me on that. And after saying all that, let's dive straight into it. Create a new folder on your desktop called CSS. And in another folder called 0. There where we'll be writing all our code. And open this folder in Sublime Text. And using Sublime Text is the recommended editor for this course. So open the folder, open a project folder. So go to desktop, CSS, and do 01. Select folder, create a new file here. I'll do new file, and you can see the option here, Control N as shortcut. So anytime I want to create a new file, we just do Control N or open another stuff. So creating a new HTML file in here and new CSS file in the same folder. So that we can worry about that structure. For a regular HTML structure, I'll do Control S first and save it. And do here image HTML. Make sure it's on all file and make sure to find a folder for which we will save it in. Before saving, and watch object to make sure you're in the right place. So it's index.html. Wow, you guys tell me exactly that I'm making error. Sorry that I probably didn't hear you. I know somebody was saying it. I guess. STYLE, the CSS. Start a CSS. And guys, if I'm making error or you think a video can be a more better one, you can leave a comment in the comment section below. Is CSS pretty much how to talk while coding. We'll do a H1 times T. We're going to highlight and do Control V, Control V. So we change this. First of all, left click and stick ahead of Control or Command is on Mac. Then click and go for HEADI heading 3, heading 1. And we'll change it subsequently to match what we want. We're changing all this because we want to use different style rules on different tasks as we get along. And we want to do p tag here and write or default like a template text OREN. You just press that. Should replace it. I hope the writing is kind of cool. And some other stuff that you see that you don't like, I would appreciate if you write in the comment section below. So please don't forget to subscribe and like the content you are seeing. So and this is the main CSS syntax. This is this letter property and the value. The selector refers to the task for which you want to style, and the property is the type of styling or the type of rule you want to apply a value, and the value is how you want this rule to affect the selected tag. But notwithstanding, we have three different types, three major types of CSS are inline, internal, and external. I will often refer to this as embedded. So, spoiler alert. So in here, inline CSS is written in the tag, not the closing tag or the opening tag. And as long as you had or single tag the PR, you just do or space and you just write exactly what you want to write. So do inline style with the style attribute. And similar to the embedded for the internal, uses the style tag. Okay. So where our rules are just property and value along with semicolon. Don't forget to write a semicolon. If it's a single rule, you can forget. Maybe you might be forgiving, but more than one rule, you don't forget. So we'll do our color and we'll set the color to blue. Add a semicolon and we can add as many rules as possible. As possible. My English. We'll do text align right. If we save it and get back here to try our newly created HTML page, you find that the writing is on the right and it's blue. So I show that inline styling works. So we'll move over to embedded or internal styling. We said inline uses the style attribute while embedded or internal uses the style tag. So if you press the STYLE tab, it should work. You can either do it in the head tag or down the body tag or whatever works better for you, but it's recommended in the head tag. We want to select the H2 and the H3 because it's an advantage over in inline styling. With embedded or internal styling, you can write as many rules as possible. You can start as many tags as possible in a single rule. So we're going to set the H2 color to orange, font size to 60 px is the absolute value, and the text align the center. We're going to do similar for the for the we'll do similar for the H3. We'll do a color to black, or we'll set the color to gold. Okay, that is yellow. Or is that go for something else? We'll do font size to 70 px. We'll do text align. Okay. So we forget to add a semicolon already. See, it changed the text. So don't forget. And I'm forgetting again. You guys are not telling me wow. This thing. So it's orange and this is yellow and it's blue. It's blue right. So that is it for inline styling for embedded styling. So move over to external. External styling under inline and embedded. External styling can apply to more than one HTML pages by just linking it. The syntax is simple. It's just a link tag LINK and a single tag and have a closing tag as the start tag. So what you do, send the HTML and the CSS reference in the same folder, so we don't have to worry about directory structure. We just write our stuff as we already do on CSS and save it to make sure it works. Because we test this and this and it's working. To make sure it's working, we're going to select the P tag and change the color, change the font size, change the background color. So we'll do P, we'll set the font size to 30 px. We'll set the color to gold. I love gold and black, and the background color to black. And let's change it to Italian, the font style. We should be good. Ta-da! It's kind of amazing. The color is satisfying to the view. So now we need to add a little comment. There were comment coming into be. Comment in HTML was like this. It is the exclamation mark dash dash go or closing. apologize that whatever we want to write, we want the browser to know is what we write in here when we're doing HTML. But now this is CSS. CSS have for own styling, for own way of commenting and everything for with. So I'm using for I don't know why, but I probably should say it. Okay, there we go. So CSS comment go like this backslash asterisk asterisk backslash. In between here we can write our comment. This is just a comment. And we save it once and our browser is going to input a particular text and it won't appear on the page. So it remains the same. And we can also comment couple of stuff like a block of code or a single code. So we'll start with a single code and in Sublime, you just click on the line for which you want to comment, you just do control backslash and we save it. The text won't be okay. By default, I think the text is black. Okay, it won't have a black background color. So right now we try the background color lost. So I just going to comment it, and that is it for single line comment. And we can also we can highlight a lot and do control backslash for multi-line comment if we really will find out what is hiding lost. And that is it for this episode. And I say thank you very much. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you love the content in the video. That will encourage me more to do more. And criticize me or give a recommendation if need be, and I'll actually appreciate it. Thank you.